Alright, so as you can see, the sun's trying to break over the mountaintops over there. So we're actually getting going before the sun. I think it's, sorry, gotta chill. I think it's almost 6:30, maybe a little after, but we are on our way. Everything is taken down. I'm gonna run through camp real quick before I head out, but this is what the morning's looking like. Pretty beautiful. I'm really glad I stopped here last night. This was a great spot. Nice and flat. Not that you can really see it in here, but I was right there. So there's some good flat spots. There's a fire ring right there. I mean, so you could, run a couple tents just right in this little area, especially if you're not doing a fire. But all right, I'm gonna get moving and I'll keep you guys up to date. All right, we've been cruising the ridge and I've been kind of in my own thoughts, but I popped out to this. Not a great viewpoint, but you can see the clouds are low, mountains everywhere. I know earlier I kept, I think, getting glimpses over to this side and there was a ton of cloud inversion. I just never could get to where I could see it well enough to get a photo, so. But today's been pretty cruisy, actually. I mean, there's been some ups, definitely. A couple decent ups, tough, sort of. I feel like my additional trail legs have come on. Uphills are not as tough as they were, so that's always nice. Now I kind of, I don't know, I don't like to get my heart rate too high, so I will still stop occasionally. I feel like I'm getting really wound up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop for a minute, heart settle back down, and just take a breath here and relax for a minute. So, I got to a gap a little bit ago where there was, I think, 4 bars of LTE. So, sent out a couple text messages and checked email. So, I didn't really pay attention to how far I'd gone either, so I have not a clue. I'm just trying to make time, and when I get somewhere, I get there. So, I think I was looking at doing lunch at the Teleco Fish Hatchery or somewhere right around that, I think. I think that was 12.5 miles or something. Maybe it was a little further, maybe it was 14, but I got out a little earlier today, so that was good. But I'll keep you guys up to date on what happens. All right, so we're on Rocky Mountain, which is technically the halfway point of the trail. So I think it's 146 point something, 8. I don't know. There's something high over there. Probably have to climb that. So I've done about 155 miles with the approach, so I was hoping there'd be a breeze up here because I am hot. But climbs today, after earlier, have been a little more rough. There's been some pretty good ups. This Rocky Mountain had 2 false summits. You get up and you're like, no, okay, I see like a rhododendron thicket. That's probably the top right up there. Oh no, it just levels out for a minute. But it's all good. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's a little too warm, actually, for my taste. But I was like, last night I probably should have slept in my 50-degree bag instead of the 30. I just was a little too warm all night. So we'll see what happens tonight up on Whigg Meadow. It's more exposed, maybe higher than I was last night. We'll just have to see what the wind does too, because that'll play a factor in. So, but it was good waking up in a dry tent, in a dry quilt. And, and actually, I mean, I maybe wore my hoodie for maybe 10 minutes this morning before I had to stop and take it back off. But, oh, there's a breeze. All right. All right, I figured I'd pull you out, give you guys a little update, a little trail time. It's been a beautiful morning. Haven't seen anybody. I saw a truck when I was right after I got across Sandy Gap. But other than that, that is it. So, all right, I'm gonna keep heading on. I'll keep you guys up to date. All right, we're off the mountain and we've been running down here by Berkshire Creek. I've crossed it 4 times maybe already. I have not gotten wet yet, let's put it that way. That sounds like proper English. I have not had to gotten wet yet. Yeah. So anyhow, there's supposedly a couple fords today, which, you know, I prefer. I like dry feet, but, well, I don't know, this may be, this could be creative here. Oh, here's a log across right here. I just got to bushwhack a little bit. So. Cause over there's that one. You maybe could get from there to there and then jump, but that rock is slick with moss, so I don't think that would be in your best interest. But maybe I'm crazy. Oh yeah, you can tell people have come up this and then come over here and then just walked right back over. Jostle you around good in there. Good night. Trail goes away from me, so I'll chase it for a minute. All right. So that is what the trail looks like right now. Just running back and forth along the creek, coming up above it, then dropping down through it, over it, back up the other side a little bit. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Keep you guys up to date. Well, there's no doubt about this one. It's a ford. Too much brush anywhere else to go around, so I'm just going to go through. I think there's a couple fords. I think I mentioned that. There's multiple fords today, but this is the first one I've actually had 2 fords. So, all right, I'm going to keep going on. I'll keep you guys up to date. The cold water feels good on your feet. What's funny is it doesn't really feel that cold when you're in it. When you get out though, it's like, whoa, that's cold water. But all right, looks like I'm getting up into a thicket up here. So, all right, apparently there's an amazing waterfall off the way from here. I think on that side trail I just left, or that just took off. But all right, I'm gonna keep on trucking. Keep you guys up to date. You know how it goes. They send you down, and then at some point you got to go back up. So, whew, man, up's not that bad. It's actually graded pretty well. It's just been long. Been going up for a while. Had at least 2 fords along the way up. My plan is to stop at noon and eat another snack and drink the rest of my electrolytes that I have mixed. I'm tempted while I'm down here though, next time I get close to the water, just go ahead and fill up my dirty bag. I know there's more water up ahead, but I don't know, I may drink more than I've only got 1/5 of a bottle left maybe. So if I could top that off with a little bit of electrolytes that are in it and just chug it, some nice cold water, I think that'd beat the ticket. So I think that's what I'm gonna do next time I cross some water. Like I said, I'm gonna stop about noon, which I may be at a trail junction or an old road or something, so when I do that. So all right, I'll keep you up to date. Up we go, where it stops and no one knows. Oh my goodness. I filled up water. Of course, right after I talked to you last. That was a water source right there, so filled up my bag. Rinsed. Got some water, rinsed my hat out real good, rinsed all the salt out of it. And then put it on, soaking wet, which was very nice. Unfortunately, it only felt very nice for 10 or 15 seconds, and then it just felt like nothing. So I was like, oh, that's great. I stopped at an intersection back there before I switched back up to where I'm at, and went ahead and ate a snack. And I got a little further up, and I needed some liquid. So I went ahead and drank the rest of the electrolytes. But I'm gonna drink a cold bottle of water once I get up here to like a Sugar Mountain Road, Sugar something road. Some old road, but it's supposedly a bunch of campsites, so I'm hoping by campsites that also means decent places to just kind of sit. So this is a little natural spring water source here that I'm trying to navigate without dunking my feet in a mud bog. Ay. So you can see the water coming down a little bit, I guess. But that's cool. Probably drink right out of that. All right. Shouldn't be too much further before we can stop. Stop and eat because night. Boggy. Stop for a little bit and eat. Like I said, drink some more water. Oh yeah. Whew, sorry about that. That's a mess. And then I'll get moving again. And I'll keep you guys up to date. I'm not sure how far we've gone. I haven't really been paying attention to the distance today. Just kind of checking landmarks. Like, okay, where do I want to stop to snack or whatever. So I'm trying to remember when I stop up here to see how far we've gone, because I should be at noon now. So see how far we made it by noon. All right, I'll keep you guys up to date. All right, we're just dropping down now to the Tellico River. We'll cross on a bridge, supposedly. And yeah, I think there's a picnic area somewhere where I may stop, mix some electrolytes, and then I think I'll figure out I want to probably have electrolytes mixed and my dirty water bag full before I head up to Whigg Meadow. There's water near there, but not at the meadow. Looks like it's not too far off, but I think you have to go back down the side trail up to Whigg Meadow to get down to the spot to go up to where the pond is to get water. So I don't necessarily want to set everything up and then have to wander down and wander back up. So trying to get that figured out here before I get that far down. That was probably less than 9 miles from here now, but that's what's going on. Figured I'd give you a little view of the trail. Just kind of dropping down, as you can see, through all these yellows and oranges and reds. Greens. It is beautiful today. Again, it's a little warm for my taste, but hey, I'll take it. It's much better than raining, so I'll take what I can get. All right, I'll keep you guys up to date. It's still dropping down, but I can hear the river now. And it is so beautiful, all the yellows and oranges and reds and greens. It's just, man, beautiful. Glad to be out today. Can't wait to get up to Whigg and get set up and relax for the night. But I'm gonna keep on heading down here. I should be popping out at the road here pretty soon. I'll keep you guys up to date. All right, we just hit it down to the road. There's the sign going back up. And there's the sign across the road, so I'm gonna figure out where I'm going from here. because I know I gotta go to a bridge to cross the Unicoi. And oh, this is that picnic area. Okay. Alright, well, I'll keep you guys up to date. Alright, so now we're walking up it's like maybe an old road bed or something. A lot of lumps and bumps in it now, but you know, back in prior times it might not have been this way. It's definitely damp and muddy though. I guess there's a lot of just seepage that runs down trying to get to the river, so it was fun navigating that, but so far it's been okay. I haven't had any missteps into the murk, but other than that, sign back there said 7 miles to Whigg Meadow, so I think I'm 5 maybe. That'd be real good if I could be there at 5. It gives me plenty of time to relax and all that good stuff. So, supposed to be a waterfall up here in a little while. I'm gonna get water there. I'm gonna put water in the bottle and then fill up the bags. So that's the plan, and keep you guys up to date. I guess it makes sense because it's a Saturday night, but apparently this is the night to come up to Whigg Meadow. Or I'm assuming that's where all these people are going. Right before I got up to the road, I saw a car that looked like one I passed down at the bottom. I was staying at a cabin down there. It may not have been, it just reminded me of it. But then I got up here, sat down to eat. And then here came this huge Power Stroke diesel camper with 2 other vehicles following it, rolling up the road. And then a guy just came down in a Jeep. So, should be interesting tonight. I'm assuming that's what's up here. It's just Whigg Meadow, but hey, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. But as always, I'll keep you guys up to date on what's going on. All right, as you can see, we're walking into the sun. Made it to Whigg Meadow, and there's a lot of cars up here. Well, I say a lot. It's probably 8 or so. A lot of people camp down lower. I'm coming up here. I want to see what's up top. Ooh, because there's views up here, baby. And I want to get a good, since I busted my hump to get up here, I want a good sunset. Yep. Oh boy. This is it. Alright, again, I hate camping on grass, but, I mean, this, my friends, I mean, look at that. So I think when we leave out of here, we'll head off that way because the trail goes out, probably up and over, and then I think we'll run down the ridge over there. And it looks like the Smokies way off in the distance over there, which makes sense. I guess I don't know where I am, north, south, east, or west, but there's a bunch of water over there. Alright, I'm going to find a spot and get set up, and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do the end of the day wrap up. Made it to Whigg Meadow. Made it plenty of time to get sunset. Should be up for the sunrise. Lots of people up here. Lots of friendly people up here. I got offered to come down and hang out at a campfire and have some food. I just don't know which campfire it is, but I'm kind of tired and I've eaten, so I don't know. I may just lay here a little bit and watch the last bit of the sun go down. And my socks are really wet from the crossings. I was hoping I'd walk them dry, and of course they, to me, felt dry, but they're not dry. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to. They're pretty damp. I don't think I want to sleep with them in my bag. I need to get my feet dry so that I can put those in the bag dry. So I may have to hang these on the pack tomorrow, I think is what I'm going to do, and switch to the other socks and liners. But great day. Looking forward to a great night's sleep. I started to use the 50 for tonight, but I mean, if you can see, I'm in my puffy. It's cold up here. The wind is getting it. Now, back in my tent where the screen kind of stops the wind, it's not as bad. Getting a little warm, but out of the tent, it is cold. So, like I said, I'm probably going to rest a little bit and go to bed, and then I'll catch you guys in the morning. All right.